So I'm not quite sure what is going on, but there's all these cars with Bridgestone on the side of them coming past. And here comes some more. I think maybe they're in a rally or something. I don't know, but they look, no, too new, the cars. How strange. I can hear some more coming. Club Escape Leave, that one said. I guess it's another sponsor. Seriously, what's all this about? Definitely some kind of four-wheel drive thing. They can't drive fast down here. Good morning and welcome back to a fresh new week in Monsanto in central Portugal. Precious. To the pain. There is an abundance of olives in this part of the tree that is overhanging my car here, and so what's happening is they're all falling down here. Oop. They're all falling down here and on the ground by the car, and yes, being wasted basically. So because I particularly like green olives, I am picking the ones that are lovely, big, like these ones here, green, these ones, see there, these lovely ones here, because after they're obviously green, they then turn this kind of color. This one is like a cross color between green and black. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. A lot of these black olives are ready to pick. They're literally just falling off into my hand when I take them off the tree. It's early, to be fair. Normally, I remember last year it was November that people were harvesting the olives. Well, that didn't take me long to pick all of these. Just look at how big some of them are. They are so big. No, I don't think they're for you, Bejos. I've come inside because the little black kitten is still very wary of me, and the mummy came back to fetch him because she went off with the other one and he wouldn't follow because I was in the way. But she's come back to get him, so now I've stopped picking them for a minute so that they can sort themselves out. It is such a beautiful day today. Even though there's cloud in the sky, the sun is warm. I don't want to be inside the old kitchen today, so I am going to take these tiles off the roof here. I wanted to speak to some of the comments that I had on last week's video regarding School the dog and the cats. And I was quite hurt by some of the comments that were made. But on reflection, I realized that those comments were really because those people don't know who I am as a person. They maybe have not been on my channel for some time and don't know my true essence. And I am a person that has deep kindness and generosity and love of all things in this world, including animals. And I made the best choice that I could, that I believed was the right choice for myself, and actually for the other people around here, and for school. And so yes, I just feel I'd want to offer compassion and kindness to those people who made comments that were not reflective of who I am as a person. And I don't want to sit here and defend myself. I don't feel a need for that, or yeah, I don't feel a need for that. So what I wanted to do was just to really share what the situation is here in Portugal with the cats and the dogs. And because I realize that a lot of people here watching probably are not aware. So most or a lot of cats and dogs here in Portugal, well, the cats particularly, are not owned by people. They are free and wild, and the Portuguese people will feed them, not with their scraps and everything, and be kind to them. However, they do not assume any responsibility for them. And so there are a lot of cats around, and some people will, adopt the cats, like I have adopted Bejos, and take care of him and give him all the treatments he needs. And but of course we can't do that for every single one. I have had many cats that have like passed through, stayed around for a week, and then I see them in different areas around here, and so they are not pets here. And yes, when you go close to a lot of them, they are actually, well, they'll run off from you because they are they are scared and know not to approach. Although I have to say, the cats that are coming here now, actually, they mostly will come to me and rub around my legs and everything. And it's also with the dogs. So a lot of the Portuguese people, their dogs are kept outside a lot of the time, and they're not pets in the traditional way that maybe English people or American people, for example, know. And I'm not saying that it's wrong or right, it's just the way it is here in Portugal. And as I'm living here, it's embracing how the culture is here. And it's not possible for me to save every single animal that passes by my front door. So I hope that you really understand the situation that I am in. And I want to say thank you to all those of you who offered help. If I was to set up for example, a GoFundMe page for the help with the kittens, and to have them neutered and everything, and it may be something that I will do in the future if I financially need some help with that. In this moment, they don't need to be done yet. They're too small at the moment. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to those of you who offered financial help. And this is the life that Bejos has. Whilst it's raining outside, he's cozy and yes, in paradise. My olive harvesting is coming along nicely. The green ones, well, they're all a really lovely size. And the red ones, or the black ones, I've just been picking up off the ground when they've fallen. And also I'm not going to collect so many of them because I'm not so keen on the black olives. But the green ones don't have so far to go to fill this container up. They probably won't be ready to eat until, well, next year, early next year maybe. Not 100% sure, but it takes quite a few months for them to be ready to eat. 1 month ago, I started to reveal the stones in the old kitchen. Little did I know then that it would take me so long to complete. It was a long and dirty job hacking out all the old render and clay that had been stuck over the stones. It was one of those jobs that at times I wish I hadn't started. I have been cleaning up this wall now, just taking out all the loose clay from in between the stones so that we can now see the definition of the stones. I need to do a lot more cleaning on here because you can see that the faces are still covered in clay. But yeah, even though it's looking nice now. Then the job of repointing began. This, for me, turned out to be a very creative process and very therapeutic. And now I know what's in store for me when I come to repoint the outside of the house. It's going to be a very long job indeed. I have now completed this section of the wall. And isn't it lovely with the sun shining in there? And I have to say, I am very proud of myself with how it's looking. The kittens and Mum have now become frequent visitors to the house, of course. And they do bring me a lot of joy. I can just sit and watch them for a long time playing. This little one is hunting. I think he just found a little grasshopper and ate it. There is plenty of wild food for them here. It is a beautiful sunny day here, and we have now got sun, I don't know, it seems for the next week at least, and I am going to tidy up this courtyard area. So with all of the rains that we've been having, it's starting to green up, and there is lots of different types of grasses growing here. And one is a bane of my life in a way, because once it's got its roots in, it's really hard in the summer months to pull it up, and that's this guy here. And now, because of all the rain, it's actually, you can see, look at that, a lot easier to pull up. And you can see, like, underneath here there is actually pretty nice quality soil. So I am going to pull all of these guys out by hand, because there's no point chopping them off with the mower, because they're only going to grow back again. There is this beautiful ground cover that is growing. It's like a succulent, and I can't remember if it has pink or yellow flowers. I think it's yellow flowers, and you can probably see that they're starting to like form little buds in there. But this is kind of creating a cover all around the courtyard area here. So I'm just going to let it spread and grow, and then see what it looks like. just stopped the time lapse because as I pulled that one out, look what I saw. It's a worm. That is such good news that there is worms here in the soil. So that's looking a bit tidier, and this is the wheelbarrow that I've collected of all these weeds, and also have been tidying up all the broken bits of tile and stones that I come across. It's Friday morning and I'm off to meet my friend Phil for a coffee, but first I am walking up to the top of Monsanto and then I shall go down here to where we meet for coffee. So come join me on this beautiful day and beautiful walk. And this is how my walk is beginning, just walking through this little village that's here. It's really pretty here. I can't believe that I've lived here for almost a year and I've never walked up here. And it was only the other day that I was told that if I come this way, I can walk up to where I have coffee. So yeah, and what a beautiful way to start the day. There's some very nice houses here. That is very nice. Beautiful. Wow, I just found this, must be quite old, eucalyptus tree. It's got such big, thick branches. This path has been laid with granite. But wow, I don't know how many years it's been here and how many people have walked here. I just love that feeling. And it's so beautiful here, and all the trees and the moss on the walls. Oh, it's such a beautiful place to live. Wowza. It is just so beautiful up here. And soon we are going to see a magnificent view. And here is the view from the top. Can actually see right over to the Serra da Estrela today. There is some cloud around. And then right in front of me is this beautiful building that just needs a roof. That would make a wonderful house. Look at your view that you would have. Oh my goodness.